Addymestic changing up, bringing out Sentinel. Wilson sticking to his signature 9.
And here we go, the final game
They
of
get
Winners
to
Quarters.
Mammoth.
Best of 3. After this, we might have a raffle for you guys. But until then, we have a match to cast.
3, 2, 1.
We might have a raffle. No, we're gonna have.
Yeah,
a
we're gonna have a
raffle.
raffle. But it's fun to keep them, keep them guessing.
Oh, they know. They know. They got that raffle sense. Addymestic going in, getting the pressure out with that hammer, but Wilson getting a D-light of his own.
All right. Wilson holding on to the spear right now. Addymestic holding on to the hammer. Tosses the side, however, doesn't even try to hit Wilson with it, and a side signature.
Finds the side sig. I don't see that often from Wilson.
Kappa? Are you, was that a joke? Anyways,
a little bit. It was like part joke, part damage control.
Oh, no, Wilson's known for his side six. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
with the
not
spear,
with the spear.
With the spear, yeah, it's a little bit more rare. Anyways, Addymestic finding himself the guitars. Wilson unarmed, but having no difficulty by getting in with his unarmed. Holds on to the guitar.
Addymestic using his neutral sig to try and position himself for a side air. Pretty good.
Yeah. Sentinel going in with a neutral signature for some reason, not getting
Wilson
punished, however.
Looking for a way to punish that.
Yeah, throwing out the side signatures now, recognizing that Addymestic is in kill percent. I believe he wasn't throwing those out.
Gets punished for that side sig.
Ooh.
And a few more hits, that's going to take Wilson off for the first stock.
Yeah, but both players have
the bomb in hand, and he's got the hammer. And there's the side air, takes the first stock off of Wilson.
Stop the side air, being able to launch him off the side of the stage. Both players are being very careful about bringing out their kill moves too soon. They recognize that both of their legends have very high defense, and they don't want to waste those opportunities. And
Addymestic with the weapon throw unarmed combo. Always nice to see. Very common thing from Hammer players, it seems.
Wilson being able to find a ground pound, however, doesn't get that recovery follow-up. But there's
Picks up the spike ball, but gets hit with the end sig from Wilson.
An interesting hitbox from the neutral sig, sending him flying off to the top right corner of the map. And even just stocks up 2-2.
Always nice to see people using that 9 neutral sig as a point-blank finisher, as opposed to an anti-air attack.
Absolutely.
Wilson rolls in, and then rolls out the presser.
Ooh, a neutral light into 2 recoveries, tipping his katars into Sentinel. Tosses his weapon aside, probably looking for some guitars of his own so they can fight each other with these neutral lights in neutral airs. Wilson taking him into the air.
For that recovery to try and get some of that extra pressure on. Wilson manages to miss the side sig. And he picks up the hammer, maybe looking to step up the punishment game a little bit, getting some side air action out. Can't seem to find the scoop. Wilson going in with the dare. Neither player is really able to get in on each other.
No, they're hitting each other with a lot of light attacks, like down airs and
the damage is racking up.
And there's
the sig to close it.
Yep. I honestly, looking at these exchanges, don't even see them as them trying to get the kill. I see them as trying to get enough damage so that when they go for the kill, they'll actually get it. You don't want to see a neutral sig land 3 times in a row and not confirm just because Sentinel or Queen Eye's defense is really high.
Ooh, and Wilson with the recovery, not taking the stock off of Addymestic, finds the ground pound, and it's still not enough. He can still recover and get some more damage out on Wilson before he loses.
Which will be crucial considering these legends' defense. Goes for a down signature and just gets punished by Addymestic's neutral air.
Finds the guitars and looks for the side sig, doesn't find it, but he does get at least the down light. And he manages to chain it up into the roll, gets ground pounded, loses the stock, but he does take Wilson to orange.
Yeah, but in this matchup, if Wilson's able to space out his guitars pretty well, which we're seeing him do right now, he'll be able to get that damage back in just a little bit, and it's a matter of whoever lands the first signature. There's a side air and a weapon toss.
It, looks for the kill.
Doesn't get it.
Can't find the ground pound, but he does rack up some more damage with that recovery.
Addymestic's got complete control. Just taking Wilson off the side of the map. Has the spike ball. Currently looking at the hammer. He probably wants to go for that stop side air to be able to confirm the kill and end Wilson's stock.
Looking for stomps, looking for scoops, looking for stairs.
Yeah, but he's looking for them a little too hard. Wilson's ready for it.
Oh, but he gets punished for that neutral sig, and Addymestic takes the first game off Wilson.
I honestly, I feel like that neutral sig was an accident. Because there's nothing that he was covering there, and it just leaves him too open to being punished by that hammer's powerful side air. Addymestic takes game 1 over Wilson. Let's see where we go next. Addy bans out Blackguard and Ship, and Wilson decides to go to Mammoth Fortress. Here we go, game 2.
3, 2, 1.
Same map, same players, same skins, same legends. Total rematch. Mystic first to pick up the weapon, but the first to get hit by that dive kick.
Yeah.
Manages to find the first string with those guitars. Wilson returning the pressure, but Addy keeping a lead in terms of...
Both players holding the guitars right now, going for neutralize, neither of them connecting. Addy throws aside his weapon only to pick up more guitars, and they start battling each other again in the air with these neutral airs.
I'm seeing Addymestic get these attacks off, but he's not trying to chain them up into anything.
Yeah. Wilson going for recoveries right now, but Addymestic's just boxing him out with some side airs. Wilson going for that
Addy
side
just
signature.
waiting for that side sig to try and punish.
Yeah. We're not seeing a lot of signature punishes from either of these players, but when we do, it's usually just confirmed in stock. Both players just standing aside. Wilson goes for a down sig, Addy for a neutral signature. Neither of them connect, and they find
Addy
themselves back
finds
to
the
neutral
ground
again.
pound, looks for the scoop, gets the side air. Is he going to find a way to close? And he gets the side air to take another stock off Wilson.
Excellent read from Addy there. I guess Wilson was expecting something differently, but he jumps up for the recovery, gets smacked in the face with the hammer again, and
He looks
takes
for
out
the
the stock.
nair, can't find it, and immediately throws his weapon down to try and get more pressure out.
Addy dodges into Wilson's side signature option, making sure they can avoid the damage and end up keeping his stock. But there's the recovery. Does that kill him off the top? It does, and we're back to even 2-2.
Excellent recovery from straight to the point, Wilson.
Addymestic has the guitars right now, going with some down airs and racking up a decent amount of damage. Wilson struggling and finds himself on the ledge.
Very decent amount of damage. Wilson almost finding himself in an orange.
Wow!
Holds onto that down sig and it hits.
Just misreads how long that down sig was going to charge the range or whatever it was, but he gets punished for it hard and finds himself nearing the red. Addymestic boxing out with these neutral lights. Oh, goes for the side signature.
Addy safeguarding those weapons. Wilson's scared to go for them. You know, you don't want to get in that Sarah range, especially not at the health pool that Wilson's sitting at.
Addymestic's going for a lot more riskier maneuvers too. Like seeing the hammer ground pound, all I see from that is punishment. What Wilson's not doing is punishing it. But here we go, a neutral light into a recovery sends Addymestic off the top, starting to rack up the damage.
And he finds the nair, gets the
nair.
kill.
Yeah, Nair kills him off the top. Addymestic's got a solid lead now, not even in the orange.
Goes to scoop that Phantom Nye. Gets his desired result, that being nothing.
Queen Eye hits him with the side of the spear.
Gets in past the side six, starts putting on the pressure. Are we going to see a gimp?
Oh my
And there it
gosh.
is. Game 2 for Addymestic.
I couldn't even follow that. Addymestic wasn't even using his jumps. He was just using his moves to maneuver around and carry Wilson off the bottom of the map. Excellent from Addymestic. Takes a 2-0, knocks straight to the point Wilson into loser's bracket.